Hey everyone, it's Gary V. Today we're diving into some of the tactics that venture capitalists might use to take advantage of startup founders. If you're a founder or thinking about starting your own company, you need to be aware of these strategies to protect yourself and your vision. The world of venture capital can be cutthroat. You're dealing with seasoned players who are in it to win it, and they've got a whole playbook of tactics designed to maximize their returns, sometimes at the expense of the founders. We're going to break down 5 of these tactics so you can go into your next pitch meeting prepared. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about valuations. You've poured your heart and soul into building your company. But VCs, they're playing a different game. They're looking for the best possible deal, and sometimes that means lowballing you on the valuation of your company. They'll come in with all sorts of fancy metrics and industry benchmarks, trying to convince you that their offer is fair. But remember, they're negotiating from a position of power. They have the money, and you need it. Know your worth, be prepared to walk away, and don't be afraid to negotiate hard. You need to know your numbers, inside and out. What are your growth projections? What are comparable companies worth? The more informed you are, the better equipped you'll be to push back on a low valuation. Every percentage point you give away is a piece of your company that you'll never get back. Protect it. All right, so you've navigated the valuation minefield. Now it's time to talk terms, and trust me, this is where things can get really tricky. VCs love to throw around jargon and complex financial instruments. They might talk about liquidation preferences, anti-dilution clauses, and all sorts of other things designed to give them the upper hand. One of the sneakiest tactics they use is multiple liquidation preferences. Essentially, this means that if your company gets acquired or goes public, they get their money back and then some before you see a dime. Get a good lawyer, one who understands the game and can fight for your best interests. You might think you're getting a great deal up front, but if the terms are stacked against you, you could end up with nothing but crumbs at the end of the day. Be informed, be proactive, and protect your equity. Chapter 3, Control through milestones. VCs want to have a say in how your company is run. They might try to tie funding to unrealistic or overly aggressive milestones. You hit these targets, you get the next round of funding. You miss them, they might use that as leverage to take more control of your company. They might want more board seats, more say in day-to-day operations, or even the right to bring in their own management team. Milestones are important, but you need to make sure those milestones are achievable and align with your vision for the company. Don't let VCs dictate your every move. Stand your ground, negotiate fair milestones, and don't be afraid to push back if you feel like you're being pressured into something that doesn't feel right. You're the founder, the visionary. Chapter 4, Exit Pressure. So you've got the funding, you're hitting your milestones, things are moving in the right direction, but then the pressure starts, the VC calls start coming in, and they're all asking the same question: when are you going to exit? They might start pushing for an early exit, even if it means selling for less than you believe the company is worth. If you believe in the long-term potential of your company and you're not ready to sell, then don't. Be prepared to have tough conversations with your investors, explain your vision, and stand your ground. Chapter 5, Founder Replacement. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, things don't go according to plan. You might hit a rough patch, miss a few milestones, or the market might shift in an unexpected direction. And when that happens, VCs might start to get nervous. They might question your ability to lead the company, and they might start pushing for a change at the top. This is the dreaded founder replacement scenario, and it can be absolutely brutal. They might bring in their own hired guns, experienced executives who they believe can right the ship. But you need to make sure that whoever you bring in shares your vision and is committed to building the company you set out to create. Don't let anyone push you out of your own company. Fight for your vision, fight for your team, and fight for the right to see your dream through to the end. Outro, protect your vision. So there you have it, folks. These are just a few of the ways VCs can take advantage of startup founders. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about the tactics VCs use, the better equipped you'll be to protect yourself and your company. Don't be afraid to ask questions, negotiate hard, and walk away from deals that don't feel right. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights. Until next time, keep hustling.